Welcome back to another video of my Tileman series. In this series, I play as an Ultimate Iron Man and I have to unlock the game one tile at a time. I currently need 2000 XP to gain a singular tile, but that will increase as I gain more XP. Alright, so I spent the last couple hours just training wood cutting and fletching, just to sort of form tiles. I have some work to do very soon, and that'll probably take a couple hours. So what I'm trying to do right now is try to get like 10,000 arrows, just train range for like 5 hours, and then hopefully after that, I can have enough tiles to do the Grand Tree, or at least try to do the Grand Tree. And after the Grand Tree is complete, I'll have 30 agility, and I can just do some agility training until I get level 50. Almost 500 tiles unlocked, 11,000 arrows. By the time I'm done with this, I definitely will be ready to do the Grand Tree, I believe. Okay, so I've been having a lot of time to think about what I want to do next, and obviously I did state that I have a plan in mind. I wanted to do the Grand Tree. I wanted to take advantage of the agility XP that I would get from this, because I would probably be doing it anyway. Now here's my concern. If I do the Grand Tree, I'll probably be able to finish it and have like 0 tiles left. And then, what do? I could train thieving to get more tiles, but then I'm training without a rogue's outfit. I can train combat, but then I don't really have any money to make any arrows. I need money for mage, I need money for range. I gave up on my melee stats because I was planning on waiting till an ancient staff, which it's kind of rough to think about right now, and I definitely don't want to waste even more tiles on a rune scimitar. So yeah, I think the better option is to just try to get 50 agility without doing the Grand Tree, and this might lead to more tiles unlocked in total, but I don't think it will be inefficient. I think it'll be more efficient in the long run because I will be doing my blackjacking with double GP, which I can use for range, which I can use for mage, use for a lot of things, use for construction. It has a lot of uses. Money is king on early game Iron Man. So then I have to ask myself another question. How am I going to get 50 agility? Where am I going to train? And the original plan was to get 30 agility from Grand Tree and go to Varrock and only use Varrock and just get all my XP there. If I was to fail, I would just teleport back to Varrock where I have all the teleport tiles unlocked, and then I would just path straight back into the obstacle course, and that would take not that many tiles. But with 26 agility, I don't have this course unlocked. So do I really want to unlock another entire course? The answer is no. The next major goal in this account is to get a firecape, and since I cannot use a Tazar Fight Pits minigame teleport without unlocking the tiles first, I have to go ahead and path from Brimhaven. And what is so conveniently on the way to Brimhaven? The Brimhaven agility course. And it turns out there are planks over here that require only 1 agility, and they give a very small amount of XP, equivalent of around 3000 XP per hour if I was to go back and forth on the same planks over and over. That means after an hour or an hour and a half, I would be able to get 30 agility, unlocking pretty much like 10 tiles, maybe 15 tiles. So yeah, that's going to be my current goal. I think I'm going to stop training after I kill a sand crab right here, and I'm going to go ahead and try to unlock the Brimhaven agility dungeon. Okay, so I should be able to just follow the shortest path into here. There's nothing along the way that I want to zigzag into, so it's going to be 62 tiles. Not too bad at all. And again, these are old tiles that I would have to unlock anyway if I was to make my way to the fight cave, so this is not something I'm spending just on this agility course. Okay, so this is the amount of tiles I'm actually spending, right? So I would have to path here anyway, and I'm spending another 7 tiles to get into here. I'm going to go ahead and pay this person real quick. Go down the ladder. That's 8 tiles. And then 9, 10. Hopefully this only counts as 1 tile. This doesn't count as multiple. Okay, it does not count as multiple. Sweet. Yep, I get 6 XP off that. And I'm literally just going to sit here spamming back and forth. It's 100% success rate because you can see which planks are broken and which ones aren't. And yeah, not many tiles unlocked. I think I probably spent like 11 tiles on this. And now I could just get 30 agility and go to Varrock. Alright, that took way too long, but now I'm 30 agility. I can go ahead and teleport to Varrock and begin the Varrock agility course now. Okay, we're starting with 479 tiles. Let's see how many we end up with when we run the full course. The entire course costs 377 tiles in total. I'm going to lose a couple more tiles when I fail, but I'll just teleport back to the center so I don't have to waste multiple tiles running back to the start of the agility course. For this failure, for example, I think it's just worth unlocking this tile, and then I could just walk back to the start location. Alright, this should be 50 agility after this obstacle right here. I'm not joking, it's been hours and hours and hours, and this has been very long. Luckily for you guys, you get to see 2 quick clips where I get here and just get it done, but I promise you, it was not that easy. 365 agility laps in total. And now I have all of the requirements for the Rogue's Den, and I have 415 tiles to spend. Something that's super annoying about the Rogue's outfit on an Ultimate Iron Man is that you're not allowed to bring any items into the actual minigame itself. Therefore, I have to suicide for all my gear before I go there, and every single time I get a Rogue's outfit piece, I have to suicide again. So it's going to be very, very annoying, but it's just something I have to do. Something else I realized is I can't actually use my game knuckles to get there, so I have to rely on the minigame teleport as well. Alright, first I have to talk to this guy over here. Okay, that sounds good. And now I should be able to begin the minigame. 459 tiles. I guess we'll see how many this actually costs. In the case I don't have enough tiles, I think I just have to log out, get kicked out of the minigame, and just like go back to training, I guess. Alright, now here is the big time save, 80 thieving shortcut. And this should save me a lot of tiles, and this is a big reason why I got 80 thieving before I went here. Okay, we're actually chilling. I have way more tiles than I actually need. And this should be the last tile I need to unlock, hopefully, unless it moves me pretty far away from the entrance. Rogue's crate on the first try. 179 tiles left. Pretty good. I shouldn't need to unlock any more tiles either. And here I could pick a piece of Rogue's equipment. I'm going to go ahead and pick them in order, because why not? And I have my mask now. So apparently if you drop your Rogue's outfit before you go in, you should have enough time to come back within the 3 minutes to pick your Rogue's outfit back up again. You just need a full run to pretty much secure the run. And yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. It should be pretty straightforward. Hopefully this does not take too long. And we'll have our full Rogue set. Okay, yeah, I just did a run and my Rogue mask is still here. So it works. Rogue's top, that's the second piece obtained. Item number 3, 2 more to go. And piece number 4. This is so much better when you're high thieving, bro. Like, I have failed only one. I actually haven't failed a single chest. I've only gotten a Rogue's kit once. Damn, according to the wiki, it's a 35% chance of getting a crate, and I've gotten 4 in 5 attempts, so that's pretty damn lucky, I'd say. There we go, the last Rogue kit. Let me go ahead and just click these items real quick and open this up, get the gloves, and now we have full Rogue's outfit, complete, double money from blackjacking. It's gonna be glorious. Okay, some 80 thieving. I am completely broke, and I'm going to make a lot of money now. I'm going to keep doing blackjacking until I get a sufficient amount of money to do what I want to do next. I'm literally one knockout away from 5 million XP, and this should make my XP per tile 3,000. Let's see. Bam, 2,997 XP per tile, bro. That is insane. I only get to enjoy 3,000 XP per tile for another 833 tiles, and once that happens, once I get 7.5 mil XP, then it's going to be 4k XP per tile, and then I only get to enjoy that for so long before it's 5k XP per tile. It's going to be 5k XP per tile very, very, very soon. Oh, man. Okay, so I've been blackjacking for quite a while. I'm 84 thieving, almost 85, and I have 1 million coins in total. I'm sort of been thinking about what I want to do next, and I'm sort of at odds. So I did mention in the last video that I want to get a fire cape, and I already have 43 prayer to be able to do the fire cape itself, but I still need good weapons, and I have 2 different routes I can take for this. I could either go for 80 fletching and get the magic short bow, and probably just use like adamant arrows, which I could get from the Catherby shop. The other route takes a lot more tiles, but it also is better for long term because it lets me train, and that would be to do the Lost Tribe. So the Lost Tribe is very, very good because it unlocks bone crossbow, and it would also be very, very good to train with as well. The only problem is the amount of tiles it takes to unlock. I think I need a lot more tiles if I want to do that. I need to actually do Rune Mysteries, which requires me to get a necklace of passes somehow in order to save tiles. That would require me to unlock some tiles to the Rune Shop, which is not too bad. That quest isn't too bad in itself, but it's Goblin Diplomacy that's pretty brutal. I'd have to unlock this area as well, and the nearest teleport's either from Taverley Teleport or Falador, and that's a lot of tiles in itself. I also need to unlock that witch over here, so that's a bunch of tiles over here as well. It's going to add up big. Not to mention I have to go down to the Hamler for one part of the quest, and for another part of the quest, I'm going to have to go and do this whole underground area in the Lumberage Swamp. So this whole area, remember that path you have to take? Yeah, that's a lot of tiles, and that's all going to be required if I want to do the Lost Tribe, and I only have 629 tiles right now. The reason why I think doing the Lost Tribe is probably going to be worth it is because I could use it to kill fight caves, and I could also use it to train and probably get the best XP an hour I can. As you can see, I have 1 mil cash already, and I've been blackjacking for not that long. I'm only 84 thieving. By the time I get 99, which I probably will get 99, I'll have more bolts than I know what to do with, and I'll be able to get such a high range level. It's going to be great. I just think this is something I have to work towards, even though it's going to be a big cost in tiles. Anyway, it's 1 a.m. right now, and I have work tomorrow, which means I'm going to be having a lot of AFK time. So I'm going to stock up on runes right now and get to training while I work. And then once I get done with work, I will most likely begin the Lost Tribe prerequisites. Okay, so I had to AFK all morning. I got a bit of magic training done, some woodcutting, some fletching XP, but now it's time to continue. So I've been trying to theorycraft the best way to get a jade without wasting too many tiles. And I think I found a route that doesn't involve unlocking any tiles that I wouldn't normally unlock. So for the Lost Tribe itself, I need to actually go into this ham hideout for one point of the quest in order to check out one of these crates over here. And that's just part of the quest. But there are ham guards over here that you can kill. They have a 1 in 55 chance of dropping a jade. So I think I'm going to start there. So I'm on a path over here. So let me set this as a target. And this path's completely useless because I want to go up this ladder to talk to the Duke. So I definitely don't want to do this. Okay, so I guess what I'll do first is I'll click the staircase and let it auto path me with tile marking on. And I'll just improvise from there. Alright, I'm pretty sure this is the crate that I'm supposed to check for the quest. So I might as well just path over here. Alright, so now I should just be able to kill these for a 1 in 55, I believe, chance for a jade. And once I get that, I'll probably go ahead and try to train my crafting up to actually make the amulet. Alright, 116 kills later, I finally get the uncut jade, and I started to realize that I could actually fail this cut. So if I buy a chisel and then I cut it and it crushes, I have to come back here again and do this all over again. Alright, I beg, buy chisel. These on here, please do not break. Yes, okay, that's good. Now I have to get a silver bar. Okay, this isn't too bad. All I have to do is unlock like 5 tiles over here, and then I could trade this guy and buy a silver bar. And I just realized I forgot to buy a necklace mold, so that's fucking annoying. Okay, it's only 25 crafting. I thought it was 27, which is nice. Either way, that's kind of annoying. I have to manually click on it because I have this in my inventory. But yeah, 23 crafting already. It's pretty much only 2 levels to go. Alright, that is 25 crafting. Let me go ahead and make this jade necklace really quickly. And there we go. Okay, level 2 enchant on this jade necklace. And now we have a necklace of passage, which is all we needed. And I also have this emerald ring from earlier when I was woodcutting. And I have a new ring of dueling now, which is nice. Alright, it's time to do Rune Mysteries. I could not imagine this costs many tiles at all, especially with this necklace of passage. Let's see how much it actually costs though. Start the Rune Mysteries, yes. And now I can just take a necklace of passage straight to the wizard's tower and save so many tiles. I'm just going to move in a few tiles, talk to this guy over here, and then the next step should be in Varrock, which is going to be a decent bit of tiles as well. Alright, since I did agility here earlier, I don't have that many tiles to unlock here at all. Okay, and that's Rune Mysteries completed. Still over 500 tiles left, which is nice. Alright, so next up I'm going to be doing Goblin Diplomacy. So right now I'm killing goblins for goblin mail. And yes, I do know that you can get them during the quest, but those require tiles to unlock since I have to walk towards those crates. And one of them is behind the house, one of them is upstairs. I just don't want to waste those tiles because it's going to be 5,000 XP per tile in not too long. So that's going to be a big waste of time if I do that. I think I'm better off just training here since I have to train magic anyway and try to get some goblin mails from here. But yeah, this quest is going to be pretty brutal because I need to get dyes, I need to get woad leaves, so I have to teleport to Falador and get those from the farmer. I also need to unlock the way to that witch, which I don't have Drainer unlocked at all. And I also have to get some onions and red berries, so it's going to be pretty rough. In the last video, I got like 20 comments saying to go to the woodcutting tutor instead of going to Bob. That's like 5,000 XP, 10,000 XP, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45,000, 50, 55,000 XP. Like, would I rather go to Bob, pickpocket a man 6 times, or get 55,000 XP to unlock those tiles? I would rather go to Bob, you know? If I was 1k XP per tile, I probably would not give any fucks. I would just unlock every score. Alright, Goblin Mail number 3, and now time to get the dyes. Alright, for woad leaves, I'm going to teleport straight to Falador, and this is going to be pretty fucking painful. I have not unlocked this area at all yet. As you can see, I just got the music track unlocked, and I have to path my way pretty deep in, not gonna lie. I have no idea if I'll do Mahogany Homes in the future or not, but at least I have the doors unlocked for them. And that is woad leaves obtained. Alright, next up I need onions, and that's pretty simple. All I have to do is teleport out of my house in Hasidius, and lo and behold, there are onion plants right over here. And red berries are pretty simple. I just go into here and hop around until I can trade this guy and get red berries. Okay, and that should be the last one I need. Red berries, 3 red berries in total. Time to make my way towards that witch. It seems the shortest path plugin thinks I have the shortcut unlocked, which is not true. I'm going to go ahead and clear this. This is 34 tiles. And this is another 60 tiles. Fuck me. Alright, that is the last I created, and now I have everything I need for Goblin Diplomacy. Alright, so I need to do some thinking about how I want to do this. I could either teleport to Falador and run all the way north over here to Goblin Village, or I could do something better, and that is to move my house to Taverley, take a detour, unlock the Druidic Ritual quest, just a starting area, and then loop back around and then go to the Goblin Diplomacy area. Obviously, I could just go straight to the Goblin Diplomacy area, but that seems a little wasteful because I probably will want to do this anyway. Actually, on second thought, I think it's probably better for me to path directly towards the Goblin Village from here. Just whenever I do this quest, just take the detour over here. I think that's probably better. Fortunately for me, I did unlock this in Falador, which means I don't have to go to Artie to change my house, which was very annoying before. But now I can just relocate and go straight to Taverley and then teleport straight outside. Alright, and this is another 112 tiles, bro. Fuck me. To put this many tiles into perspective, that's like getting 600,000 XP at max scaling, which I probably will be at soon. Alright, this is pretty brain dead from here. I literally just hold spacebar, follow the dialogue. I might lose some tiles when it goes into a cutscene. I'm not sure. I start at 224. We'll see. Alright, that is Goblin Diplomacy completed. A quest that is normally very, very easy, but when you unlock a tile 3000 XP at a time, it is very, very annoying, and you have to do a bit of planning. But that is out of the way, and now I should be able to do the Lost Tribe. Let me just double check. The Lost Tribe, all the requirements are complete. Now I just have to do the quest, and I do not think 223 tiles is going to cut it even close. Alright, first I need to go to the candle shop here in Catherby because I need a candle. Only 10 tiles, not too bad. Alright, I want to see how far I can get into this quest. I know I can't finish with this amount of tiles, but I definitely want to know how much I have to work towards. Alright, and that is the Lost Tribe started. Alright, so this part is actually somewhat RNG, so I have to talk to these NPCs in order. One of them has a chance of giving me the right news I need to hear before I can start the quest. They have to mention a goblin or something. And if I get unlucky, I'll have to talk to enough people that I'll have to unlock new tiles, so let's just hope that's not the case. Oh wow, literally the first person I talk to, Hands, mentions a goblin, so I think I'm good. Yeah, I can talk to the Duke now. That's actually really lucky. Alright, next step is in Rock Castle. Thankfully, I've done Prius and Pill already, so a bit of it's already carved out, but there's still quite a bit of a walk to Reldo. Alright, so I know for a fact I won't be able to make it on 133 tiles, but you know what, I'm still going to see how far I get into it, and then I'll just teleport back whenever I am ready. Alright, I'm going to save these 3 tiles just in case I have to teleport into an unmarked tile, but yeah, as you can see, not even halfway, 133 tiles to get to this point, probably another 200 to get here, if I had to say so, and finish the quest, so that's around, at this rate, 600,000 XP, which is fine. Okay, I'm slightly richer now, 86 thieving, 220 tiles in total. I hope that is enough. Okay, 74 tiles left. Let me see if I can hop in order to get closer to this guy. And yeah, definitely can finish this quest now. Okay, showing me the way out of the mines, and I should never have to walk there ever again. So all those tiles I unlocked don't even matter. Alright, and this should finish the quest if I remember it correctly. I think I'll probably waste a tile here for instances. Hopefully, oh no, it's just walking straight in a line. Why? Why do I have to walk? Oh, I'm still walking! Please stop. Alright, 60 tiles left. Not the worst. Not the worst. Quest complete. 3,000 mining XP. And the Ring of Life, which is completely useless. I legit refuse to even use these tiles, bro. I'm just teleporting to Lumbridge and walking back here. Okay, I literally followed Mistag and he dragged me on these tiles instead of the ones I already had unlocked, which is kind of annoying. But now I can go ahead and buy myself a bone crossbow and bone bolt, which is really, really, really nice. Alright, so I need a candle every single time I want to get back here, so I'm probably going to want to stock up really heavy so I don't have to come here often, because I'm going to be dropping this for space. Alright, I'm thinking this is going to be enough for at least a while. 45,000 bullets. You could use 1,500 of them in an hour because they're a 4-tick weapon. So this is around 30 hours of non-stop range training. I'm gonna legit drop these iron arrows. I don't even need them anymore. This is gonna be really, really nice for training. And it is going to be the weapon I go in with in the fight caves, so that will be nice as well. And I just unlocked this 3 crab spot. I think I've out-leveled the 2 crabs over there, and this will be a lot better XP per hour. Alright, I've been AFKing for a bit. 70 range on the account. Okay, I've just hit 73 range, which is significant because I am now 70 combat and I am ready for the next plan. If you know what 70 combat unlocks, you already know what's about to happen next. But let me just explain anyway. The best item I would normally wear for doing my first fire cape would be the green d'hide set, which you would get from Dragon Slayer. You need 32 quest points, I believe, to get into this hut, which gives you the van braces and the what's it called, chaps. But if you finish the quest, you also get access to the green d'hide body, and that's usually what I would go in with for my first Iron Man fire cape. Since quests are hard to do on an Iron Man, we're doing something else, and that is pest control. This is going to be a big upgrade, and it's going to be really nice because it already fits in my armor case, which I have made. It's going to be tough to know how many tiles I want to unlock inside the actual game itself. I'm hoping I could just run to the center and hit the whatever the shifters or whatever they're called, and kill the ones that are attacking the knight. But that might not work. Who knows? But yeah, I'm just going to hit the ones that teleport in. Hopefully enough keep teleporting in for me to get my activity bar high enough so it doesn't deplete. If it becomes an issue, I'll probably unlock one of the 4 quadrants as well. Okay, so I actually failed the last run because it took so long for a shifter to get down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and down here. I'm just going to unlock this path up to here because a lot of NPCs will walk up to here. I've actually been doing a lot of pest control in little chunks. As you can see, I've got my stats up a lot. I'm 75 range, 64 mage, and that's mainly because I did this in little bits. I didn't do it all at once. I was a bit distracted with other things, so this took a lot longer than I wanted to, but yeah, I finally got the time to get all of the zeal that I need. So let me go ahead and talk to this guy over here. I should have enough points. I have 852 void robe bottoms, and now I have full void achieved, which is really good because this is going to be a huge upgrade from what I had before. Let me just go ahead and check the stats. Obviously, we don't care about range bonus because the void has a hidden effect, but what we do care about is the amount of range defense that I have. 43 in there, and I have 89 now with void, which is a huge upgrade. And yeah, I am now 9 days, 21 hours of playtime, 8 million XP. So my XP per tile is now 4,000. And 2 million more XP is going to be 5,000 XP per tile, which is going to be the maximum. So right now, unlocking tiles is ridiculously hard. For example, I have 8 million XP, so if I had 1,000 XP per tile like every other Tileman, I would have 8,000 tiles, so I'd have like 3,700 to unlock right now, but I only have 386. And I think that's, like I said before, I think it's more fun this way. I know Settled himself is backing out of the scaling, but I'm not going to. I think it's the right way to play the game. I think it's going to be more entertaining, and it's not going to be a matter of me just grinding a skill past 99. I don't think I will have to grind past 99 much. If I grind past 99 thieving, it's just going to be because I want to make money. It won't be because I want to unlock tiles with it. I think just unlocking 99 range, mage, defense, HP, and thieving will be enough to unlock everything I want to do on this account. And yeah, I'm going to keep it that way. But either way, huge upgrades to my gear. There is a little bit more I want to do. I do want to get a power amulet. I do want to get some supplies. But I think we are very close to the fire cape, and I think it's safe to say the next video you guys will see from me, I will have a fire cape. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.